When world events come to your door, it can get scary. A worldwide epidemic, a rise in unemployment, a storm in some other part of the country. Sad and even upsetting. But when you're one of those affected by climate change, or when it's you that has to protect yourself against a disease, if it's your business that's affected or it's you that's out of work, well, upsetting can become downright frightening. What can you do about it? You can do your part. Vote your conscience, even if it means voting differently than you have before. Wear a mask whenever you leave your house and tell your legislator that the country needs economic aid if you think it does. As for MusicPro, we're doing what we've always done, protecting musicians' gear with low-cost insurance. So if you use your gear to make a living, or even part of your living, it's time to carve that pumpkin and get insured. We're also webcasting some great live music on the MusicPro Cafe and providing paying gigs for artists who can't play live right now.
Brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think the world could be a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Good evening and welcome to another special edition of the MusicPro Cafe we're calling Come Together. Tonight's show is again dedicated to the healing power of music. We hope it entertains, but its purpose is also to provide musicians who aren't able to perform right now with a paying gig. Tonight's artists will receive payments from our sponsors and can earn tips directly from you via their e-commerce accounts listed on musicprocafe.com. So get ready for another great hour of live music. This time we've got 6 acts for your listening pleasure coming to you from their homes and studios all over the country. Ladies and gentlemen, Sterling Select Entertainment and MusicPro Insurance present the MusicPro Cafe. My name is Christopher Currier. I'm also the host of the Worldwide Countdown Global Music Podcast on intunemonthly.com. But tonight, I'm here for MusicPro Insurance and for all of you. Now, before we get started, we'd like you to know that the extended MusicPro family suffered a loss this month with the passing of Charles Blackman. We're dedicating tonight's show in his memory, and we'll be making a contribution to the First Tee of Greater Charlotte in his name. If you'd like to make a contribution as well, there's a link available at musicprocafe.com. MusicPro has been protecting musicians' instruments and equipment for over 20 years. But now, given that musicians can't perform in person, MusicPro is trying to help artists in a different way. Our show also receives support from Sterling Select Entertainment, a division of Sterling Risk, one of the nation's largest insurance brokers and a leader in specialized insurance programs. For over 20 years, their team has been dedicated to protecting property unique to the world of entertainment. So now that we've done all of the official opening business, let's get started with some good music, shall we? First up is an electric violinist and singer-songwriter, also known for starring in musicals that have toured all over the country. She's won the Jonathan Larson Award for Excellence in Musical Theater, the LA Ovation Award for Best Musical, and the ASCAP Richard Rogers Award. So let's open the show with Valerie Vagoda.
She's a goddess, she's a girl. She's a priestess, she's a tigress. She's the oyster and the pearl. She's remembrance, she is reverence. She is ancient, she is new. She is a lightning, she is a laughter. She is me, and she is you. See her blazing 17. She's a harlot, she's a virgin, she's the subject and the queen. She's outrageous, she's outspoken, she is loyal, she is free, she is unbridled, she is unbroken, she is you and she is me. See her blazing, see her unapologetic, see her gazing, adamantine and prophetic, with her fist uncurled and her sword unhurled. She is the way, the new way of the world. You're unapologetic, she's amazing, and it's time for her to get it. Her fist uncurled and her sword unhurled. She is the way, the new way of the world. Thank you. That's called New Way of the World, and it's a song about female power, the rise of the feminine that we've been hearing a lot about in the world these days. I'm here, by the way, with my collaborator, Ryan O'Connell, and I'm so happy to be here. Just moved cities, lots of transition, haven't really been performing very much lately, and so I'm delighted to be here. And by the way, I've been with MusicPro Insurance for a really long time, and the one time that we really needed them, they came through with flying colors. We were touring with my band, and we were in Yuma, Arizona. Everything got stolen, all of our gear out of our van, and MusicPro stepped up. They really helped us solve the situation quickly. They're good people. So delighted to be here with this great lineup. So I'm going to do one more song for you. And this one is all about how love conquers all. Love is stronger than anything, including any viruses that come our way. This is called Lock Down Love. Yeah. It goes behind closed doors, under barricades, over prison walls. It goes above the clouds, underneath the skin, down abandoned halls. Across the miles, against the grain, into the heart, on through the pain. It's stronger than the enemy we cannot see. It's stronger than you, and it's stronger than me. We'll never lock down love. We'll never lock down love. Apart from now, we pay the price, a necessary sacrifice to live as we all dream of. We'll never lock down love. Time that we learn the truth and renounce the lies. Oh, and it grows each time we can see ourselves in another's eyes. Beyond the gulf between the lines, expanding as each soul entwines. It's stronger than the enemy we cannot see. It's stronger than you, and it's stronger than me. We'll never lock down love. We'll never lock down love. all dream of, but we'll never lock down love. It is rising. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in your blood? All around us and within us, it's a fire and it's a flood. It is rising. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in your blood? All around us and within us, it's a fire and it's a flood. We'll never lock down love. Oh no, we'll never lock down love. We'll never lock down love. Oh, we'll never lock down love. Apart from now, we pay the price, a necessary sacrifice to live as we all dream of. But we'll never lock down love. We'll never lock down love. Thank you very much.
Valerie Vigoda, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget that if you want to leave a tip for Valerie's performance, all of her e-commerce information is available on musicprocafe.com. And a special thanks to our newest sponsor, iZotope. iZotope develops professional audio software for recording, mixing, broadcast, sound design, and mastering, which can be used in a wide range of digital audio workstation programs. And don't forget, if you're enjoying tonight's show, think about sending the musicprocafe.com link to your friends and family. Recordings of all of our episodes are there, and each show's artist links are live. Our next artists are coming to us from Newtown, Pennsylvania, and they perform a style of modern Celtic music that combines the traditional sounds of Ireland and Scotland with folk, bluegrass, and jazz. So now for something delightfully different, please welcome my dear friends, Shannon Lambert-Ryan and Fanon Dabara from Runa.
Vimelabra sauri Hasavin san varaka Gussi samui faradurslam When organ to sa wadagam A store aura It's a store ad yukatu A store aura Oh, han yukatu no vanatu Saurik, Hassoven som varka Kusse som vi farador Från den norra till Sovare Stora bra Is det stora bra Han tycker då nog vanligt 없이 니라고 보이던 그게 신문 러버필리 스토리가 It's a story 스토리가 아직도 너만의 It's the story가 아직도 너만의 Wie Michel London Tale ist wie Klammer ist zerstören Nach morgen Torgenzel 나는 견익된 내 비로 story가 It's the story가 아직도 너만의 story가 It's the story가 아직도 너만의
Well, thank you so much. We are absolutely thrilled and delighted and honored to be here with all of you this evening in the MusicPro Cafe. Christopher is actually a really good friend of ours. We met him through a good friend of mine that I've known since I was a very little girl, his wife Faith. And we've just become really good friends and with him and with the whole Sennheiser Neumann team. So we thank them so much for just a fantastic relationship. And we've been busy, trying to keep busy in this kind of strange world at this moment, trying to stay busy and creative while we're not able to be out on the road like we normally are and performing in front of an audience. And so this is a wonderful treat to be here with all of you this evening. We actually, and a couple of the things that we've been doing, we filmed just before kind of everything shut down. We found ourselves down in New Orleans in February, and we filmed a really fun music video for an old Hoagie Carmichael tune called Old Buttermilk Sky. And our videographer and his assistant are also really good friends of Chris's over at Sennheiser Neumann team. So we just had a great time filming that with them and just released that a couple weeks ago. So if you're interested in going to see that, our website is runamusic.com. And as you can see here, it's just two of us. There are normally five of us in our band. We're missing them this evening. I'm Shannon, and this is Fanon here. And we are in the midst of working on a new Christmas album as well with our band too. So be on the lookout for that over the next couple weeks too. So hope all of you are doing well out there, keeping positive. There's, as Christopher was saying earlier, there's lots going on and lots of negativity going on and things to be worried about. But music is kind of the unity that brings us all together and that universal language that brings us all together. So we hope that this evening just brings a little bit of that to you. It certainly is bringing it to us this evening, so thanks so much for joining us. And before we play our second song, just want to give a shout out to Christopher and to Erwin and Kevin and Ian and Laura for having us on board here. This is just, as I said, it's a real treat this evening, so thanks very much. We're going to close out with a song by an Irish singer-songwriter by the name of Jerry O'Byrne. The first song we did was a song in Irish, a traditional Irish song, and this one is a more recently composed one, and this is called The Holy Ground, and it's about an immigrant coming over from Ireland over to the United States, and just kind of his travels along the way in the mid-1800s. So really interesting story and history, and we hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Here we go.
I was born on the holy ground, a running boy in fields of clover. I was living in the grandeur of my father's land. And by the side of the swirling seas, I spent the days of childish wonder and the Rocks I held in my young hands, I never felt them slip away. Bumped on right upon my waves, the winds blew high as I was leaving, and I sailed so far away, looking for adventure. Would not stay where the city streets claim so lonely lands and towers, and though music is a pretty thing in fine company, was in the south where my new home lay, the dark-eyed girl and wild horses with hummingbirds and roses there in old Mexico. Wilderness took my breath away under a sun that never falters, and man has to find his way where no one ever goes. Winds of change, they blew so far, liberty and revolution, and it seemed each man heard in his breast the drumming of a nation. And on the fields where the guns did play, I fell there with many another way. The sagebrush grows, the desert wind is blowing free. I was born on the holy ground, a running boy in fields of clover. I was living in the grandeur of my father's land. In the sight of the swirling seas, I spent the days of childish wonder, and the rocks I held in my young hands, I never felt them slip away.
Thanks so much, everyone. Have a fantastic evening.
Thank you, Shannon and Fanon. Once again, I'll remind all of you to go to musicprocafe.com, where you'll find all of Runa's information so that you can stay in touch. And thanks to IK Multimedia, makers of the iRig Stream and so many other products that help musicians record and perform. Each of our artists will be receiving gear from IK, and we very much appreciate their support. Our next performer is Mississippi bred and coming to us from the greater Jackson area. He's played everything from jazz to rock to soul to hip hop, and his musical adventures have led him along many paths of musical discovery. Thankfully, one of those paths has led him to us and into all of your homes this evening. Please welcome Judson Wright.
I've been hitting fireflies all night, riding right down through the moonlight, feeling all wrong like I never been right. Do anybody know what that feels like? I've been hitting fireflies all night, riding right down through the moonlight, feeling all wrong like I never been right. Do anybody know what that feels like? Were we ever supposed to win? Cause I feel like I'm losing it. How am I supposed to feel when it never works out? All night, riding right down through the moonlight, feeling all wrong like I never been right. Do anybody know what that feel like? Do anybody know what that feel like? I'm afraid of my dying day. What does it look like to fly away? Where do my dreams go when I'm away? Where do my dreams go when I'm afraid? Why do I dream till I'm afraid? What does it mean to own a day? That's why like night I don't feel the way. I don't see what's surrounding me. Don't look down, man, I might just feel it. I feel like I lost my reason. Everything looks in two dimensions. I feel like I'm drifting. Oh, were we ever supposed to win? Oh, cause I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, how am I supposed to feel when it never, ever works out? Who's gonna save my soul? I've been hitting fireflies all night, riding right down through the moonlight, feeling all wrong like I never been right. Anybody know what that feel like? Anybody know what that feel like? Thank you. How y'all feeling in our room? Back behind that computer screen, let's go. Why do I waste my time? Why do I waste my time? Yeah. Waiting on my mind, waiting on my mind, yeah. Why do I waste my time? Why do I waste my time? Yeah. Why do I waste my time? I don't wanna hate my life, yeah. Ha! Yeah. I don't wanna hate my life, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna hate my life, yeah, yeah. What do I, hey, what do I, hey, what do I, I don't wanna hate my life, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, what do I don't wanna hate my life, yeah. When it rains, starts up on my brain, I get stunning, yeah. Counting days on days, turning love into sun I hate. Go to bed, man, it still ain't right, feeling cold to break. Down, going backwards like I'm dry, nah. Out of focus, pray, I'm listening to takes, I'm winning with the day out, way out, see I'm hoping for my payout, city getting gray out, Put me in the sun for a spray tan, I'ma get up in a race, man, I ain't trying to look fake, man, it's a sentiment of playing to the bed, same thing as J-Man, trying to breathe, the total real, how you feel about the token kid, how y'all feel about that token kid? We gon' hold y'all to something that y'all can better. Stay up for real. They run my weight on a step for real. Mean that as well. Meanwhile, y'all cynics, this next joint is for all you. And say, already see it. Say, calling me. All of my people say I'm destined. All I need is my weapon. Already see it, boy, it's nothing. Calling me lately, I don't question. All of my people say I'm destined. All I need is my weapon. This past year felt like a long week. There was pressure on me. Been a long time since I felt this way about somebody. After all, what is it be if he ain't got no honey? I guess I still be buzzing. No, I gotta have it, drowning magic like I'm doing it for Lottie. Trying to get my weight up like I'm working in Pilates. You know that it gotta be a movie when you call me. Pull up to the spot with bottles and bottles of Cardi. Baby, we're just trying to heal the scars we gathered from past lives and old mine. I don't mind, it's alright. I've been from the country lanes where there's more grass than concrete. Walking gravel roads while I see stars beyond me. Look into my eyes, you'll see something similar. Don't let it leave your mind. See, the truth is what you heard. Like they say they got me, galaxies upon me. Oh, they say they got me, galaxies upon me. Oh, they say they got me, galaxies upon me. I said, they say they got me, galaxies upon me. We got the universe sitting all around me.
I waste my time, yeah. Weighing in my mind, weighing in my mind, yeah. I waste my time, what do I waste my time, yeah.
Why do I waste my time? Why do I waste my time there? Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna hit. To tell you what, I'm gonna reach the sky. I'm gonna reach the sky, yeah. I'm gonna reach the sky. I don't wanna. I don't wanna hate my life, yeah, yeah. Hey, y'all, thank you so much, MusicPro Cafe. Thank you, Ben Jackson, on the guitar. Thank you, Chris Cuevas and Caitlin Wright, for helping me out today. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the show.
And thank you, Judson. Again, to stay in touch with Judson Wright or show some love for that performance, check out musicprocafe.com. And thanks to the folks at Taxi for their support of the MusicPro Cafe. Taxi A&R Music has been helping songwriters, artists, and film and TV composers get their music to music industry decision makers since 1992. We thank Taxi for their continued support. Our next artist is based in New York City. She's a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, record producer, poet, and visual artist, as well as founder of indie label Empress Records. Please welcome Rachel Sage.
Thank you so much. Wow, I am just loving the diversity of all the artists tonight. I feel like I've been to a Broadway show and a Celtic concert, and just now that was such an incredible high energy from home live stream. It really felt like I was at the venue with you, and I appreciated the galaxy lighting. So I'm going to give you some lighting of my own here. I think this one works for this. Why not? Boom. If it makes you dizzy, I apologize, but it'll keep me lively. This is called Blue Sky Days, and I decided to play this one tonight because I just finished a remix of it as well that will be coming out November 18th. And it's a song that I wrote when I turned the corner after my cancer recovery in 2018. And as you can see, I'm doing just fine, thriving, and wearing a new dress. Blue Sky Days. Blue sky days, white oceans open embrace, gold sun rays, red moonlight's God-given grace. But I don't know where I'm going, I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark, reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. Oh, oh. Gratitude. How could I forget you? Bare feet in sand dunes, melodies from old-fashioned tunes, minty in bed, wisdom that's over my head. But I don't know where I'm going, I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark, reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. Oh, oh. Gratitude. How could I forget you? Oh, 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 gratitude. How could I forget you? Blue sky days, white oceans open embrace, gold sun rays, red moonlight's God-given grace. But I don't know where I'm going, I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark or reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. Oh, oh. Gratitude. How could I forget you? Oh, 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 gratitude. How could I forget you? Missing my band, the Sequins, who would normally give me a nice cymbal finish there at the end. Before all of this started, I was touring with my incredible violinist, Callie Halloran. And we were actually on the road with the great synth pop artist from the UK, Howard Jones. But it was, it was an acoustic tour, so we were getting to hear him play all his hits stripped down and intimately with a wonderful stick bass player, an acoustic guitarist. So it was kind of the folk version of hearing my favorite teen idol. And a couple weeks ago, he invited me to do a cameo in his video. And it was fun. I got to basically just dance around my living room in a colorful outfit with the lights flashing. And you can check that out on his website. But it was really, it was lovely to be asked. And I think that's part of the theme of tonight is just how incredibly gracious, generous, and just thoughtful it is of MusicPro and all of our sponsors to have invited us to take part in this virtual cafe very, very grateful. And I'm really enjoying all of the artists. So this is an older tune of mine. It's short and sweet, and it's one that I used to play in the subways in New York City not too long ago. This is called Big Star. This is normally where the violin solo would be. I need Valerie. Do you want to be a big star? Well, it's okay to say yes, 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 yes. Do you want to be a rock and roll beauty queen? Oh, get ready for the test, test, test. Cause you gotta stay skinny, you gotta grow tall, you gotta make magic out of nothing at all. And ooh yeah, ooh yeah, who you gonna run to when you can't think straight? Everybody's pushing you the same wrong way. Everyone's your lover on your birthday. Ah. Do you want to be a big star? Well, it's okay to say yes, 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 yes. Do you want to do the rock and roll beauty scene? You're never gonna get your rest, rest, rest. Cause you gotta know the answers, you gotta know them quick. You gotta make it better when they all feel sick. Yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Who you gonna run to when you can't think straight? Everybody's pushing you the same wrong way. Everyone's your lover on your birthday. You can come to me, ain't gonna let them know. Never let them see any weakness show. Do you wanna be a big star? Well, it's okay to say yes, 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 yes. Do you want to do the rock and roll beauty scene? We're never gonna get your rest, rest, rest. You gotta fight your enemies, gotta fight friends, gotta fight depression when the whole thing ends. Yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Who you gonna run to when you can't think straight? Everybody's pushing you the same wrong way. Everyone's your lover on your birthdays. Everyone's your lover on your birthdays. Everyone's your lover on your birthday.
Thank you so much, Rachel. That was Rachel Sage, everybody. Have I mentioned our website yet? No? Well, just in case. If you want to follow Rachel or give her a virtual tip for her performance tonight, it's musicprocafe.com. And a big thank you also to Casio, makers of Casio electronic keyboards. Each of our artists will also receive a brand spanking new Casio keyboard for having performed for us tonight. I keep threatening to sing, so they'll send me one, but I'm probably more likely to get one if I don't sing. So, moving on. Our next artist comes to us from his solar-powered recording studio in Los Angeles, California. For the planet, he'll be donating to the Arbor Day Foundation on behalf of this broadcast, which will be planting 5 trees, offsetting 6 tons of carbon, which is the equivalent of a year of an average household's power usage. How cool is that? Please welcome David Small, better known to his fans as Payuma.
Riding the waves, sun on my back, mind is clear in all directions. Body warm, muscles slack, now focused to perfection. Watch myself make the next move in harmony, nothing to prove. Seeing in 360 now, feel no pain vibrating. There's nothing else like it. On the floor, nothing else like it. In the floor. In the floor. Throwing paint on a blank page, counting words as I hear them, breathing fire from record to stage, 24 frames a second. The statue breaks itself out the block. ISO 50 shutter locks, hearing from those speakers now that channeled vision. There's nothing else like it. On the floor, nothing else like it. In the floor. In the floor. Quiet the mind into the gap, stretching into the infinite, feeling the force from within. I flew further down the stream. There's nothing else like it. In the floor, nothing else like it. In the floor. In the floor. In the floor. In the floor. Thanks everybody for tuning in and for all the tips and follows. Really appreciate it. And MusicPro, hats off for putting this all together. This next song is about everything going on. I recently wrote it with Annette Somerset. So stay safe out there and vote. Never felt so lost with this kind of fear, not knowing what the future holds. The world is so sick, we are not well. How will this all unfold? 'Cause now the world has changed and we're apart, so far from everything that we knew is torn, and we can't see through. This veil is so thin between us and the unreal. Now the world has changed and we need to heal. We need to heal. We didn't say the right words, spoken at the right time, when we needed truth. We didn't do the right things, standing in the right place to see it through. And now the world has changed and we're apart, so far from everything that we knew is torn, and we can't see through. This veil is and the unreal. Now the world has changed, and we need to heal. We need to heal. Now is the time. We must heal across every country. We must heal all of the darkness. We must heal with the light. We will heal with the light. We will heal.
Thanks, everybody.
David Small, everybody, better known to his fans as Payuma. Thank you, David. And by now, all of you out there should know the drill. If you want to support David, go to musicprocafe.com right now to find all of his links. And thanks to PreSonus, makers of the Studio One digital audio workstation. A new version of PreSonus' Studio One has just been released, and we're happy to report that each of tonight's featured artists will receive a copy. Our closing act comes to us from Nashville by way of the Boston Conservatory. She's based in Music City, USA, and is actually working with an original MusicPro Cafe artist who helped kick off our very first show last April. For tonight's finale, please welcome Carolyn Miller with John Piz.
Hey guys, what's up? It is so great to be here. My name is Carolyn Miller. I got my buddy John Piz here.
How we doing, y'all?
I'm a country artist. I'm from Long Island, New York originally. I split my time between New York and Nashville. I would be in Nashville typically right now. With the pandemic, I'm spending a little bit more time at home in New York. But I'm gonna kick it off with a song that I released earlier this summer. This is called Ain't About That. It ain't about the sunset, it ain't about the sky, it It ain't about the shade tree, the blanket, or that bottle of strawberry wine. No, it ain't about the roses hiding behind your back, or the gold in the bracelet that made my face light up. No, it ain't about that. It's the way my heart goes racing every time you tangle your fingers round mine. It's the way you look into me and see the beauty I can't always find. Doesn't matter what we're doing or how much time we have. All I need is you next to me. I don't care about anything that ain't about that. Woo! All right, Piz. It ain't about all our friends. Let them say what they want to. It ain't about my church or my cross, your holly or your tattoos. It's the way my heart goes racing every time you tangle your fingers round mine. It's the way you look into me and see the beauty I can't always find. Doesn't matter what we're doing or how much time we have. All I need is you next to me. I don't care about anything that ain't about that. Woo! Everything I have is everything I want. It's the way my heart goes racing every time you tangle your fingers round mine. It's the way you look into me and see the beauty I can't always find. Doesn't matter what we're doing or how much time we have. All I need is you next to me. I don't care about anything that ain't about that. That ain't about that. Hey, nice, Piz. I should have let you go in on that instrumental a little longer. I cut you off, sorry. Yeah, I was feeling that. I should have let that keep going. So again, everyone who's here, again, my name is Carolyn Miller. This is John Piz. Fun fact about Piz and I, we went to high school together. And we recently reconnected, and it's been that's been one bonus through this whole pandemic is, you know, you restart friendships again and stuff. So it's been fun to have you here. Thanks for pulling me into this. Thank you so much to everyone who's putting this on. Christopher, you're doing an amazing job hosting and emceeing this whole thing. This is a lot of fun. Before this pandemic, I was touring all over the country. I was playing a lot of shows with major label artists and got to perform at some amazing venues. I was looking forward to playing a lot of big festivals this summer. Of course, with the pandemic, we're home here, but a benefit of it is we get to do a lot of live stream concerts, and I've made friends all over the world this way, so this has been super cool. I'm gonna close out with my single from last year called Summertime, which reflects back on that one summer romance that you'll just never forget. There's a music video out for this. CMT supported the music video. It was added into rotation on Music Choice for their music videos and the Country Network. So be sure to check this one out. It's on all music platforms. Again, my name is Carolyn Miller. You can find me at Carolyn Miller Music for all things. And this is Summertime. Yellow lights meant speed up, so we did. No trespassing sign meant come on in. Pushing every limit way over the line. I had my own James Dean with you by my side. It was holding hands, cover bands, dancing under bright lights, starting fires, smoking tires, memories under moonlight. Only one thing on my mind, no curfew, not tonight. Whoa, whoa, we were on summertime.
was all I wanted to feel. September started creeping in, but we didn't stop. The more we leaned in, the harder it got. It was holding hands, cover bands, dancing under bright lights, starting fires, smoking tires, memories under moonlight. Only one thing on my mind, no curfew, not tonight. Whoa, whoa, we were on summertime. Oh yeah. When the warm breeze blows and carries those sweet memories in. I wonder if you ever wonder about going back again. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it was holding hands, cover bands, dancing under bright lights, starting fires, smoking tires, memories under moonlight. Only one thing on my mind, no curfew, not tonight. Whoa, whoa, we were on summertime. Oh yeah, we were on summertime. Oh yeah, we were on summertime. Thank you guys so much. Carolyn Miller, John Piz, thanks for tuning in.
Now that is how we close a show, with a big voice. That was amazing. Thank you, Carolyn and John. That was awesome. Well, that's our show for this evening. Don't be sad. Hopefully we'll be back next month and see you all again. But thank you to all of our artists and sponsors, and thanks to all of you for watching. We hope you'll go to check out musicprocafe.com to add some tips for our artists, and that you'll join us again next month for another Music Pro Cafe. Until next time, I'm Christopher Courier from Music Pro Insurance saying, regardless of the rules where you are, wear a mask, check in with a senior, make plans to vote, and most of all, stay safe and take care of each other. Good night.